Hello everyone, welcome back. If you've seen my previous video, which should be uploaded about the same time as this one, I've told you that I'm kind of waiting for opinions based on the how the Minecraft Let's Play should continue. But for now, I've actually found a pretty cool seed, and it's basically just like this medium-sized island. Like you can see, it only goes about to over there. So I was thinking while I'm waiting on results, I could start a very, very short series on this world. And there's only one tree, so it's kind of good for like a survival island. So first thing of any Minecraft, successful Minecraft series is to collect wood. And I did start out with a bonus chest, because I've just kind of taken a liking to the bonus chests. They're really nice because you don't have to go scavenging for your basic tools right at the beginning. You can kind of start collecting a ton of wood and stuff, and it gives you food most of the time. And this time it gave me a good amount of food. I may face problems based on food supply though, because I'm pretty sure there's no seeds here. Worst comes to worst, we might have to spawn some stuff in, because there's no like sheep or anything either. Might have to make a bed and whatnot. I have no idea what difficulty it's on right now. It's on peaceful. I think until we get ourselves situated, I want to check out. I haven't really checked out this island, so it looks like there is some grass. So maybe we'll be able to get some seeds. But first things first, let's find a suitable house location. I'd assume that that's probably the best spot, but let me just make sure there's nothing better. Kind of like that area, but it's too small. Put a bridge over there and make it like a farm or something. Oh, is there a cave over here? Oh, sweet. Okay, we got a cave. Yeah, this is a really good world for a like survival island. So let's build a house over here. It's the best location. Not sure how long I'm gonna make this video, cause honestly, I don't know if there's gonna be any interruptions. Typically, I try to make videos during the best time when I won't have any interruptions, but I don't know about today. So I'm gonna collect some seeds. We got one seed. It's better than none, because that means we can start a farm even if it's only a one seed farm. Because this grass just does not want to give us any seeds. There we go. Just gonna break all this grass. Keep trying to get some seeds. I wonder if you can get seeds from breaking grass with shears. That'd be a good way to farm seeds, because then you could just keep placing it and then breaking it. Oh, looks like we got an apple. Let's see how many seeds? 7. Oh, that's pretty cool. We got a lot more than I thought we did. But any more grass? Oh, there's some sugarcane, that's really helpful too, because a lot of times I'll play on a world and I will never be able to find any sugarcane no matter how hard I look. So it's good that we have sugarcane. Okay, 8 seeds. That's what I was hoping for. I like to get even numbers because then you can build a efficient farm without having to wait for the seeds to grow into wheat and having to do the painful process of trying to get seeds, hoping won't only drop one, so you can make a profit off them. Okay, so let's take a piece of wood and let's make us a crafting table, and let's make a shovel. Or actually, let's go mine some cobblestone so we can make stone tools right off the bat. Running. I might consider getting a new screen recording software because I really hate the lag. It really just takes away from the experience. I love being able to play without any lag, and I can typically do that without recording, so I might try to find a no lag recording software. I am playing on a laptop, so that probably heavily influences my frames per second, but I feel like there's probably a way to get a bit, even if we still have lag, just a bit less would be really nice. Okay, so let's get about 32 stone. Sorry, this is boring. Pretty sure you guys haven't seen me starting out in any videos yet. So it can be boring, because I like to get a lot of resources. That's why I typically have successful worlds. Okay, so we're gathering stone here. Kind of boring. I don't really have any topics of conversation. The reason I've been so busy lately is because I had a driver's ed class. And that's required by my state, to get a license. So I was in that all week, and it was a pain because it was from like 9 to 3:30. and then I had to go home and work on stuff till like 5 for other obligations for the whole week. So it kind of sucked. But now I've got the weekend. I don't have anything I have to do. I have freedom, and I have enough stone. Let's get 42. Just so we have an even number. I like to have even numbers. I'm not like compulsive to that point though. Okay, so let's go back to the crafting table. Put a chest down too, since we get the handy bonus chest. And I'd like to get a small foundation built by the end of this video, which won't be a problem, even if it's just the outer layer. So let's make a stone shovel. We'll make a pickaxe in a minute, but I gotta clear this dirt and possibly add some more. Typically I'll just build a border around the entire area, but I think I'm gonna make it an actual shape this time. So let's take out this dirt and let's put it right here, here, and here. And then we can pretty much build a square. Okay, so let's take about half of the wood and start building the outer layer. I'll add details later. I always like to start out with just something that's compact, but it keeps you safe. Because I'm not sure when I'm going to start putting in mobs. I think I will switch over, but I mean, we want to get pretty well situated. Actually, this world would be kind of boring with mobs, because considering that I probably will light it up, we're not going to see many if that would be the case. I mean, unless we go in a cave. Okay, so we got a little house. Well, the makings of a house. Do I have any sap? Sweet. Okay, I'm glad we got a big tree. I hate when you start a world and you don't get a sapling, a tree, nothing. It's really annoying. So I'll start planting these trees, and soon we'll be a friggin' forest. Oop. I like to plant them in areas that makes it look nice. So we gotta plant. Let's keep 2 saplings just in case something goes wrong. Oh, we can put some flowers in front of our house. I typically don't do this, but it's what's it called? It's like heat of the moment or something. Spur of the moment, I think. I want to check if this house is even, because I'm pretty sure I put the double doors at an awkward position. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to move it over a piece and make it a 1 by 1, or make like a 1 door thing. So, is that even? Cool. Cool. Honestly, I'm typically not incredibly focused on being even unless I'm making a legitimate build. Hope you guys can hear me. If you have to, like, every time you watch my video, if you have to turn your volume up a bunch, leave it in the comments, because I can fix that. I've had people tell me that it echoes a ton, so I don't like to put it too high, but I feel like putting it too low might be bad too. Because it shows me like what my audio level is, and typically it's pretty low, especially when I kind of get my voice like quieter. It's a word. Okay, but yeah, if that's bothering you, just let me know, because I'll fix it. Don't expect that I'm one of the guys who just completely ignores everything you tell me. That's not true. Okay, so now that we've kind of got the foundation. Oh, one of the trees already grew. Cool. Now that we've got the foundation, let's go mining a bit. We've got some torches. We really need some coal. If we could find some coal right off the bat, this would be an amazing world. But we might have a bit more trouble on that. But yeah, I forgot to put the flowers in front of the house. I don't think that's really that big a deal. So let's kind of make a stairway down here, because I don't really like to just jump down into places, because then it's a huge pain to get back up. So let's go down, 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 down. And that's gravel. I thought it was coal. And I was like, oh yeah. But let's put a torch right here because it's getting dark. I see iron. That's pretty nice. I wonder if there's going to be any bats down here. Ooh, are there openings, like, out to the ocean over there? Because I can kind of see light. No. Oh, cool. Cool. So let's mine this up. So, like I said in the last video, I really want to start making some group videos because we said we're gonna do that. Me and my friends are gonna make a group channel, and if their YouTube names, if I remember them completely correctly, because sometimes I forget, but their usernames are Curse51, or not. No, that's his. No, it's not Curse51. It's Mr. Silverfang99, I think. It might be a different number, but if you type in like Mr. Silverfang, he'll probably come up because he's made a lot of videos. And then there's Guy with Random Vids. I'm pretty sure that's his name. But we're gonna make and possibly one more person. They haven't confirmed that yet. But we're gonna try to make some group videos. But the problem is, my friend, he's waiting on getting a new computer so we can do PC Minecraft. And then we might also do Xbox Minecraft because most people, all of us have Xbox Minecraft. But I kind of prefer PC because there's so much more you can do. Just like there's a bat I was talking about. I wasn't really talking about. I just said it'd be cool if we found one, and we did. It'd be cool if I could catch that bat and get him to come into my house, but it's kind of hard to get bats to do what you want. Just don't listen. So I'm probably gonna go to like 15 minutes on this video, and that'll probably be good. I think what I'm gonna start doing, because I haven't been doing this, I think I'm gonna start pre-recording videos and then I'll have a day set where I'll record like 3 videos, and then I'll have days set where I'll send them out so that you guys can have content constantly. Kind of, if you think about it. Okay, so let's get back to the makeshift house. Too bad we don't have any sheep. Might have to spawn a bed in because, I mean, it's gonna be a problem if we don't have one. That'll probably be all I have to spawn in. I think everything else on the world's set. I really don't want to have to go killing tons of spiders because I'll have to get 27 pieces of string to make a bed, and that would kind of be a hassle. So let's make some torches. Let's cook up this iron so we can get iron tools right off the bat. And see, I'm kind of just keep on going. I do things fast and efficiently. So let's make a hoe and just do a wooden one because I don't. Actually, we'll use stone because we've got more stone available. And let's go ahead and start plant. Oh yeah, I need a bucket. Or actually, I can just put it like right next to the ocean. Although I don't really want to do that because whenever I do that, it ends up getting trampled or something. Even something bad will happen to it. So let's get a bucket, and then we'll make a pickaxe with the other. Oh, oops. Bucket. And I'm gonna get some water. I gotta make an unlimited water source. Oop, fell in there. So for now, I think I'll just keep a small farm. And I don't really like keeping farms in my house. Since there's nothing to step on it, I kind of have some freedom with it. I'll put it over here. That way, right when we come out of the mines, we can check the farm. Where would be a good spot? Actually, let's go back this way because there's not much flat ground. Maybe like right here. This is gonna be a tough choice. I just overthink things like this. It's like just place it somewhere, but that's not how I operate. I'll just put it right here. And we'll put a unlimited water source where we can get another bucket full of water. Come on, you can do it. Okay. I want to check something because I'm pretty sure they fixed that one problem where when you got a water source from something like you can see if I get it from one block right there, it's fine. But sometimes it used to be if you grabbed it from out in the middle of the ocean, if it's 2 blocks deeper, it would leave a gaping hole. But now they fixed that, which is really cool, because that was a very annoying problem. Okay, let me get out some dirt. Let's put our flowers down. And let me, first let's put a torch. Like right here, and right here. And then we get out the seams and the hoe. I'll just start out with 8 because that's the amount of seeds I have. Bam. And our farm is on its way. It's already becoming fertile. Okay, let me go check. I think the rest of that iron's done cooking, so let's make an iron pickaxe. It really shouldn't be called iron, it should be called steel, because iron's a darker color than this. That's always kind of irked me. It's like, it's not really iron, it's more steel. Maybe they'll do an update where they change it to steel and you can find iron, where they change the color of iron to a darker color and you can find steel, and it's like, it's a bit, or no, you could say it's like, it's weaker than diamond, or maybe they say it has a durability of diamond, but the mining power of iron. That would be a really cool pickaxe to have. Because then it'd make it like a bit more common than diamonds. That'd be a good substitute until you could find diamonds. Might be a bit overpowered though. Okay, let me get some stairs up in here so I can have an entrance to my house. Bam. Put a piece of wood right here. And then let's make a door. Okay, someone just rang the doorbell, so I think I'm going to end the video here. Thank you all for watching. Please be sure to like, rate, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And this is thank you all for watching. This is Famous Dog Studio out. My dog's barking. I gotta go. See you guys.